I'm Matthew Porro.
And I'm Sarah Kreber.
And this is the Wildcat Report.
Girls basketball will be playing in the state tournament Thursday, March 3rd, and a spirit bus is heading down. If you would like to attend, the cost is $15 and sign up in the activities office.
Our school-sponsored play, Little Shop of Horrors, will take place March 10th through the 13th. Tickets are $13 and you can purchase them at ticksforyou.com.
Also, FCCLA is holding a bake sale March 8th through 11th during lunch at the concessions. The cost is $1 for any baked good.
This year, Millard West has 2 National Merit Scholarship finalists, Kyle Stevens and Sam Thompson. For more on the story, we take you to Sarah Kreber and Payton Bybee.
Every year, about 1.5 million high school seniors around the country apply for the National Merit Scholarship. To qualify, students must take the PSAT by their junior year and score in the top 3% of the PSAT. After filling out an application, semifinalists are chosen and narrowed down to the finalists. This year, Millard West has 2 finalists for this scholarship, Kyle Stevens and Sam Thompson.
The National Merit Scholarship is the top 3% of the finishers, the top 3% of the scorers on the PSAT exam, their junior year in high school, advance on in the scholarship competition. And the PSAT stands for Practice SAT, and the SAT is one of 2 main college entrance exams given in this country.
I don't know, I just kind of took the test, I take my classes like usual. I ended up filling out an application, just normal things like what are important things you did in high school, what are your big achievements, and then things like, scores in classes and on tests. And that was all sent to the National Merit Board, and I guess they decided that I make the cut.
Really, finalists will get some kind of scholarship at the school they want to go to, and the amount varies depending on where they go.
Stevens and Thompson worked hard for this opportunity so they can attend the college of their choice.
For college, I'm going to UNL down in Lincoln. I'm going to study physics, and hopefully after that I hope I can get into MIT for some post-grad studies. I think that would be really cool.
Right now I'm considering going to either Princeton or Northwestern. I haven't gotten my acceptance letters back yet.
Both boys are humbled by this achievement.
A lot of teachers have told me congratulations, and a lot of my friends have too.
I'm honored that I received the award, but I think most of all I'm just really excited for scholarship opportunities that this opens up.
This has been Payton Bybee and Sarah Kreber with the Wildcat Report.
Recently, there has been outbreak in crime here at Millard West. For more on the story, we go to Meghan Arena, Payton Steensma, and Tess Ray.
In Omaha, Nebraska, roughly 58% of crimes committed are theft. However, it was highly unexpected for this type of crime to occur inside the doors of Millard West High School. It was February 16th when language arts teacher Michael Davis brought homemade jambalaya for lunch. During the morning, the perpetrator took Davis's lunch out of the teacher plan refrigerator and set it on the counter. Davis saw his lunch sitting out and put it back. However, the perpetrator returned later that day, taking Davis's lunch out again and dumped it in the nearby trash can. He then walked away with the container.
I was in the process of getting my own lunch out of the refrigerator when Mr. Davis, standing right next to me, was very upset because somebody had stolen his lunch.
I heard him. He made a little bit of a whimper, it started with, and then slow just moaning in the background. So I was scared, and my desk is right there, and so I looked around the corner, and there he was without lunch. And, that's a sight I never want to see again.
Davis taped a note onto the refrigerator to show his anger towards the actions. His colleagues then taped lunch jokes on the refrigerator and put emergency lunch items in the fire extinguisher box next to it. Other staff members, such as Karen Palmer, have tried to come up with their own ways to solve the problem.
I offered to share my leftover pizza with him, and he said no, he would be more than happy to get his own from the cafeteria.
teachers have their suspicions of who the culprit might be, but no one has admitted to the crime.
I was putting together a lot of clues, and they're leading nowhere. That's all I gotta say.
If you know any information about who the thief is, please call the office at 402-715-6000. This has been Paityn Steensma, Tess Ray, and Meghan Arena with the Wildcat Report.
This year, the Millard West girls varsity basketball team has made an incredible run into the state tournament. For more on the story, we take you to Jaden and Craig Morrissey with this week's in-depth sports feature.
Millard West girls varsity basketball has had a season that many would consider great. Unlike most teams in the metro area, the Wildcats have leaned on the talent of underclassmen to take a major role in the team's success.
He gives everyone equal opportunity in practice to prove yourself every day, and the teams or the starting five could change it every day depending on how well that person does or how well that person's doing.
I think it's good. I think we have a really good mix of young and old on our team. We have great seniors and leaders, and also kind of a really young group that are big contributors to our team that will hopefully mean good things to come for the future.
Despite getting off to an undefeated 11-0 start, the Wildcats have cooled down, going 9-5 in their last 14, leaving no favorites going into state.
I didn't really know because I knew that there was a couple girls that could play, but I didn't know how good they would be when it came time to actually play.
We just got to get there any way we can. It's kind of a crapshoot, as they say. It's wide open. I could name you maybe 10 to 12 teams that I think have a legitimate argument to say that they can win the state tournament, and it is true. We just have to be one of the 8 that gets in there and then see what happens. And I think we have just as good a chance as anyone. We just got to hope things come together at the right time.
Going to state has always been our #1 goal since the beginning, and girls basketball team at Millard West has never won a state championship, so that's obviously our main goal.
Although young talent has lifted the Wildcats above and beyond the competition, the seniors have been the rock holding the team together through their consistent play on the court and leadership off the court, leading Coach Kruger to believe this is one of the best senior groups he's ever coached.
They're really supportive. They just want what's best for the team, and they're really good role models, and they push the younger kids to do their best.
Upperclassmen are all really great. Our whole team, it doesn't matter who's playing or who's playing the most, as long as we get the job done.
This has been Jaden Cover,
Craig Morrissey,
and JD Wessel with the Wildcat Report.
This has been Matthew Porro
And Sarah Kreber
with the Wildcat Report. Stay magnificent, Wildcats.